Maverick 100.9 Aggie Land's Country Alternative. We're chatting about a topic and with a person today that is no stranger. We've been chatting about the Different Day Foundation for about a year now and the survivors of human trafficking that the Different Day Foundation is helping, not just in our community, but everywhere. And of course, Marcy Bartula is with us. And Marcy, we visited with you a lot. Now, for those who haven't heard from you before, explain your position through Different Day.
Howdy, friends. I am Marcy Bartula, and I am the founder and executive director of Different Day Foundation.
I know where your passions came from this, as you've worked a very long time in not just human trafficking, but child protective services and really any type of protection service. So it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, so I've been in social work for about 16 years, and how we built Different Day is, I just kept seeing gaps in services. And specifically in the human trafficking sector, we could recover and advocate, however, we didn't have placements. And so now this is what Different Day provides. We are filling this gap in our community and giving survivors a real chance to heal, have gainful employment. They can stay with us for 2 years and have their needs met, and then have therapy services. We use expressive arts. We offer them services so that they can heal, and really we're just walking alongside them in this journey.
Well, and it's hard to recover from. It takes an entire lifetime, and you do need all those puzzle pieces filled to make sure that that happens. But while you guys were creating Different Day, it kind of expanded into something else. Now, those of you who have heard from Marcy before also have heard from her husband, Jody Bartula, because he's on here with me a lot talking about live shows, whether it's with Cody Johnson or with Jody Bartula and the Barflies. But the other half of Different Day that I wanted to introduce you guys to today would be Brandy Johnson. Obviously, that last name sounds familiar. Brandy, you and Marcy have clearly known each other, and your husbands have worked together for well over a decade now. But how did you become a part of Different Day with Marcy?
I think it was just her diligence in her mission to help people. I watched her in green rooms and at shows for years and years, and she was filling out casework or answering the phone, and she was always available to her kids. And so I was so inspired when it came to building this piece of it. I just jumped in behind her with everything I had to make sure that this dream could become a reality.
I think that's a really neat, you two kind of spend a whole lot of your lives together, so getting to literally save people together it's almost inevitable. But the second step to this now is Stage Left, which opens up today at 4 o'clock. We're doing the grand opening celebrations. So that's going to be from 4 to 7. You can stop by for little eats and a whole lot of shopping. Now, Brandy, tell me a little bit of what guests can expect at Stage Left in Downtown Bryan.
So Marcy and I are OG thrifting junkies. And we have a shopping problem collectively and separately. And so what started as an idea to do a closet swap with friends quickly became this fundraiser that turned into an amazing outpouring from the community that led to us having an inventory, and that turned into a thrift shop. And so we want for people to be able to come in and find really special pieces that complete their look. We encourage people with style. Fashion's one thing, but if you have style, a lot of times you complete those looks with things that you find secondhand from other people or vintage or anything like that, and that's what we offer.
I'm right there with you girls on the thrifting and the vintage, and I can tell everyone that about half of my closet is here in Stage Left. And I do recall the event you were referring to because I donated to that a lot as well, and it was huge. And I was in Marcy's dining room trying to put all these clothes on hangers, and it was, I remember the moment of it being, what on earth are we gonna do? But it almost seemed like it came to Marcy instantly. And Marcy, I want you to touch on when people shop at Stage Left, how this helps in so many different ways.
So Stage Left is a piece of our program that gives our survivors meaningful and gainful employment so they can have financial independence. And so every dollar that is spent here at Different Day goes directly back to the survivors in their healing journey.
Yeah, and there's no markup here. There's no type of investment. So I would also like to urge anyone, if you've got, good clothing in great condition, maybe you're just like me and they don't fit anymore, or like Brandy who has to downsize a house or whatever it may be. If you guys could look up Stage Left or Different Day Foundation, donate those clothes, because when you do that, here we actually know where they are going, and this also helps clothe survivors as well, and they can make products to sell in the store too.
Yes, so not only do the survivors in our residency program are able to obtain free clothing, but we also offer that same service to all survivors in the area. Because sometimes, you're working and you have an interview and you might need something nice, so those girls can come here and get the items that they need and not have to worry about the expense of it.
Well, girls, I think it's amazing what you are doing, and I want everybody, it's First Friday, you're going to be in Downtown Bryan anyways. If you could just wander on over here to Stage Left, follow Different Day Foundation on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. They've got the address, all the goodies that they have tonight, including food, live music, and shopping, which is my favorite part. But either way, I would like to see everyone supporting this thing that I've been really excited about since the beginning. I'm very fortunate to have known about it since the beginning, and I can assure you that it will open your eyes to a lot of things you did not know before. And doing that by shopping is just about the best educational work I think I've ever heard of. So, girls, thank you for what you do, not just for our community and for survivors, but for sharing information that could save lives one day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.